Well, turning now to our weather, I just want to fast forward through all this heat already, Darren, and then get to that rain that you're talking about.
Saturday's chance. And the
Oh,
temperatures
please.
will be, it's still going to be kind of hot Saturday, actually.
Sure.
But we're going to be away from the excessive heat category. So let's just talk about the excessiveness of this, and I'm going to start with morning lows tomorrow. Because if you look at the map that shows you the temperatures for where we're going to start out the day on Tuesday, just a little context on that, and I've been using that Burbank number as my example. 77 is as low as we're going tomorrow. Average daytime high in January is 67. So this would be a noticeably warm day in January. And when the temperatures stay this warm overnight, that is part of the story in terms of the stress on us from heat, because you're not getting enough time to cool down, especially if you don't have air conditioning. And tomorrow's daytime highs are going to be about as hot as today. So it's going to get hotter on Wednesday. And that's why the excessive heat warning was extended. We're going to look at that in 1 second. But if we're going to keep talking about heat-related health issues, just a quick refresher course, because not many of us go around memorizing the symptoms or the terminology on this. The two ones you're going to hear about are, do you have heat exhaustion, or do you have something far more serious? Are you experiencing heat stroke? The most important symptom to watch for is this one. If you're outside for a while, if you got to be working tomorrow, you're outdoors, you notice you get faint or dizzy, you can address that. And you want to get into the shade and get hydrated. If you get a throbbing headache, now you're getting into a very dangerous territory. Another one is, have you stopped sweating? That should be a huge warning sign. There's a bunch of other differences here, but the main thing is, if you fall into this category, it's time to call 911, because heat stroke is a very serious thing. Remember, it's the heat that kills more people in terms of weather-related impacts than anything else, not tornadoes or floods. It's the heat, because we don't take it as seriously. Can't see it. So memorize these and maybe, take action right away so you don't have to go into the other category. So how do we break this heat wave on Saturday? We're going to get some help. Kay has just developed into a hurricane down here off the coast of Mexico. And the leftovers from Kay, about 4 to 5 days from now, it will no longer be a hurricane. It won't even be a tropical storm, but there's going to be a lot of leftovers from it by Saturday. Timing on that is Saturday. That looks pretty interesting. If it comes together this way, this could be widespread rain for Southern California. Some of it could come in the form of thunderstorms, which maybe we don't necessarily want, but it's too early in a scenario like this to get specific on details, whether we want to talk about how much rain or if it's going to come in the form of thunderstorms. But it's time to start looking at this, just because there's enough agreement in these long-range models. And at this point, it looks like it could be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And look what it does to the temperatures. So that's LA, Orange County metro area, mid to upper 90s Wednesday and Thursday. Remember that peak on Wednesday? And then your chance of showers and daytime highs in the mid 80s. So that Wednesday issue really shows up when you look at the valleys. 110, we got a peak again. So it'll start to come down by Friday, and then, yeah, we'll look at that chance of rain once we get there. I think the bigger issue for the valleys, whether it's San Fernando Valley, Inland Empire, you've got to really start preparing for that Wednesday, Thursday spike in heat. And then the high deserts also have that same issue. All right, Susie, back over to you.
All right, Darren, thank you very much.